Right, hello everyone, this is Product Shard, and today we're here with this week's Gun of the Week. As you can see from the gameplay right here, this week's Gun of the Week is the Vector. It may seem a bit generic, but I guess it has to be a gun. But we'll get on to some more specialist stuff about it in a minute. But basically I was thinking this week I'd make the Vector the Gun of the Week because I thought of, well, some of my friends have been going on MW2 again. And the Vector was a great gun on that, and it's also a great gun on this game. So I thought I'd get some MW2 gameplay of the Vector and use that, and that would be a good enough reason and all that. But I ended up going on there, which you'll see right at the end. I got an amazing, wow, I think it's pretty good. I don't usually get gameplays like that, but I managed to play in a decent way with the Vector Akimbo. Which you'll see at the end, and it is... I kind of realised, because I first went on there and used just a standard Vector with a suppressor, trying to get used to MW2 again. It's such a strange game, I must admit. But I was using that, and I wasn't doing particularly well. I got a few Predators and a Pavlo or two. In probably 4 or 5 games, I got maybe 2 Pavlos, which was alright, but it wasn't anything special. And then I put on the dual... What is it, Akimbo in that game? I think it's Akimbo. But I put on the Akimbo, and I started doing a hell of a lot better. And I think it's because of the amount I use shotguns now. I'm way more used to hip firing and that sort of sensitivity. And I'm generally not very good at aiming. I'll give people that. And so this... I started doing much better, and then I came back onto Black Ops 2 this afternoon, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to make a class with the Vector. I've got the laser sight, the suppressor, and the extended mag on there to try and replicate how I was playing in MW2 the most. Obviously it doesn't have Akimbo, but I tried adding more ammo with the extended mag, and it kind of works a lot. I'm just hip firing in these games, most of it. I'm just trying to hip fire and I was seeing how I could do, and it was actually pretty fun. I was just using it like a shotgun basically, and I ended up doing much better than when I try and aim, because this gun's recoil for some reason is a bit strange. So this week's gun of the week is the Vector just hip firing. I'll give you the class setup in a minute, but if you want to have fun this week, and this has legitimately been one of the few times in the last week or so that I have sat down for the whole a good few hours, played with this, and I have enjoyed every minute of it. When I was on MW2 doing it, when I was on Black Ops 2 doing it, it has just been really fun, compared to trying to get high kill streaks with what was it, well, just generally aiming down sight. I'm not very good at that, but trying to do it with other guns like the Type 25, I was trying to get max level, and I'm just not too good at that, and that wasn't great fun for me. But playing like this, it's very fast, and just really fast paced generally, and it's just so much more fun than sitting back and trying to play defensively. You're just running out there spraying to your heart's content. Accuracy going straight down to 1-2% maybe. But the number of bullets, I mean, you could even put rapid fire on, but I'll talk about that in a minute. And that would have even more bullets going. But with the extended mag, you don't really need to worry about ammo count or anything. You just reload after you've killed a lot of people. And I'll put a little clip in at the end of something on Black Ops 2 that I managed to get with this class setup. But here you'll be seeing the MW2 stuff. Here I start with my Vector Akimbo, Vector Bling. I've got the suppressor on there as well. Now this game went very well for me, but I was trying to get some decent kill streaks on here to use for this. And I got to the Pavlo using the Akimbo, which I thought was pretty good. Looked down at the my laptop and realized it wasn't actually recording. So called in the Pavlo, well, hit record, called in the Pavlo, and thought, right, I'm getting another one. So I go on this life and managed, well, I'll let you watch. I don't end up using the Vector at the end, but it runs out of ammo, but I do kind of well. So you can watch that. But for like the class setup, I won't talk about the MW2 one, you can make that yourself if you want to go back on there. But for Black Ops 2, run lightweight, dexterity. I had fast hands on there as well. Have the Vector with the primary gunfighter. Put on, what is it? The laser sight, extended mag, and either suppressor or rapid fire or quick. Well, no, you don't want quick draw. Like FMJ, something like that. Make sure you got the first two. The second, well, the third one is up to you, but definitely run it like that. Then I have C4 with the fast hands, which just allows you to throw it a lot quicker. If they are out of your range or if there's too many of them, you can throw that and get a nice easy kill. And then I've got, well, I've kind of been changing between like flash, well, stun grenade, smoke grenade. I think I put tac insert on for a bit, but running some sort of tactical. Since you're, well, I advise using fast hands. You're able to, like when you see a group of people or people maybe out of the distance of the hipfire, you can quickly like lob a stun like really fast, stun them, and then you can run around and get many people. But yeah, just use that. I think that's 10. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's all 10. I guess you can, if you don't want to run like suppressor or something, then you can take off the primary gunfighter, put an extra perk on, maybe, and just play as if you're using a shotgun, basically. Don't try and get people cross-map like you might with like a PDW or something, but use it like a shotgun. Try and, like, as I am here with this AA-12 extended mag that I ended up picking up, because I ran out of ammo and get lots of triple kills. But use it like a shotgun, like you would with that. Get used to the hipfire. It does, because you will be like hipfiring like all the time. I think the problem I have is that like switching between hipfire sensitivity and the aim down sight sensitivity, my brain can't handle that. So get used to just hipfiring. The sensitivity will be like a little bit too much at the start, because obviously when you're aiming down sight it reduces the sensitivity by a lot, and that allows you to kind of pinpoint stuff, but you won't be needing to pinpoint things at this point. You'll just be spraying like vaguely near them. I did lose that game, but 63 and 11 compared to the next guy down who's on 33 and 34 for kills, I thought was pretty good, to be honest, and that was like maybe my 5th game back on MW2. So Vector, only use hipfire. You can change the class if you want, but just give it a go. Use it as a shotgun and see if you like it. It's definitely been great fun for me, and you can watch this little clip. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.